Morning, everyone. This is PacProFX. Happy Tuesday, July 19th, early in the morning on the West Coast. Hope everyone had a good weekend and a good Monday, and now here's Tuesday. So, for those that are new to my channel, I am PacProFX, and I provide Forex and crypto chart analysis. My website is www.pacprofx.com. I provide VIP subscription services. I cover all the FX pairs and crypto. Doing about 6 cryptos right now, and we also cover the indexes and commodities like gold, silver, copper, and oil. All these charts are available to you if you are a VIP member, and much more. I do provide strategies training, provide services like currency strength reports, currency screener reports, and astronomical forecasting for GANN for the markets. They're all included in various packages that you can see at www.pacprofx.com. Alrighty, so let's get into some charts today. So our USD CAD is on track. Looks like it's pulling up now, and let's go over some the obvious ones as Dixie. Looks like we got a very small pullback here, and the reason being is because this is no longer a ABC. This is now a five wave correction down. So let's correct that. The pairs can correct in different ways. They can correct in 5 waves. They can correct in an ABC pattern. What this might be is just a leg. So whenever you see that there's a 5-wave correction down after a long correction up with multiple 5 waves, it usually means that there's going to be that this is just all a leg A. So it's still a 3-wave correction. It's just a way that it would like to show you that correction. So you're still going to have something like this. So it's still a 3-wave correction, but now it's a larger 3-wave correction. And this is all based on basically whether or not this decides to decides that it wants to continue with the correction. What it may do, and I haven't seen a pullback 3 waves, 5 waves. Sorry, 3 waves. So basically, this is for sure going to be a large wave A, B, and C here. So that's what we're looking at. Give me a second, just make sure that I announce that people on my servers know that I'm live streaming. I am live streaming to two of my servers. I do have a Gilded server and a Discord server that I provide for my subscribers. Hello, Sir Joshua. How are you? All right. So now that we know where Dixie's going, Suja would like to meet and analyze gold. Absolutely. Let's look at a daily on gold first. And looks like we are hitting our wave 5. Sorry, wave 3. And we may actually even go further down because this is just a wave 3 here. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. This is a 3 right here. We didn't pull up this high, which is fine. We may actually push a little bit further down, but we have already pretty much met our 1693 area, just shy of it a little bit. But it looks like one way or another, we're going to see a small pullback, and then we may even go lower. But for right now, we'll have to see. Let's see if we reach 1697 instead of 1693. Not too bad. $4 off. Alright, let's see. This really does look like a small pullback, so this may be just wave 3. We still may be headed for a wave 4 and 5 here. Alright, let's look at a lower time frame on this. So let's pull our 4-hour charts. Yeah, you know what? I think we're still looking for, it's close, but I think we're still looking for a wave 4 to complete. So looks like we're going to go up here, and looks like we are printing a zigzag. Something like that. And either we may, this may be an A, B, and a C to get up here. So we may correct a little bit and then end up going up here to 1779. Or if not, we will actually just straight go down to 1693 after this. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Put a little eye icon on there. Gold is a little tricky, as you may know. But it looks like this area here would be the area that you would want to watch for a downturn. And then we'll see if we correct back up again. And let's see how far this will go. I think it will be actually in this area. So looks like probably correct a little bit further. 1766.18. Probably where we go. This will correct up to here in this area, maybe even this area here. So we might get a pull up all the way up to here. And then if this decides to extend its fifth wave, it may go straight up to here. Because that's been one indication of the waves in gold. It's been extending its fifth wave. So and a lot of pairs have been doing that lately. Lots of extension of the fifth wave. The gold has been pulling back pretty good. So I expect another pullback here. Hey, good morning, Lacan. How are you? Yeah, sure. So for that, let's go over the JPY basket. So we know what's going on first, right? So let's look at the 4-hour chart first. All right, so definitely we have a. I like to see this that it actually bounced off of this level here. This level I identified last night, so this is great because now we know that the C wave and the wave 5 here all together has ended. If this created a lower low, then I would have been worried that basically we're just extending the fifth wave again. But now that we've gotten to this level and bounced off, it looks like we are correcting here. Now, this structure still can actually push down. It's not totally out of the woods yet, but it looks promising so far. So let's go down to 144-minute time frame. The fact that this pulled up a little higher on a wick is a good indication, because if this wick here was a little lower than this wick, then I would have said that there was more selling pressure to go down. But this looks like it's going to start popping up, and that's just temporarily, guys. So my concern is still that we are going to extend the C wave. The reason why I say temporarily is because we have the JPY interest rate tonight. So I think it's in about maybe about 14 hours from now or so, 16 hours from now. We have the Japanese yen interest rate, and that may be pulling the JPY down as a spike. And if they don't increase interest rates, then this will be negative for the Japanese yen. And that's why it's really just all bearish. Because one thing has not happened is that it has not taken out the higher highs yet, and that's my concern. My concern is just these higher highs here have not been taken out. Can't even draw straight lines this morning. All right, let's try this. See? So if this is not taken out, this area is not taken out yet. This is still pushing down. All right, let's look at pound yen. Yeah, because you can't see it too much on a 4 hour, but you gotta look at a higher time frame first, no matter what. So, but we'll see what's going on here. This looks like just a regular ABC pullback within it. So this was looked like an ABC right here. Okay, so this did not take out the lows. These lows are still here. See it? These lows did not take out the lows. They actually were pushed back heavily. You see the wicks. So that means that this is probably the lowest you're going to get right now. It created a higher low. And now it's on its way up. So that tells me that the yen basket's probably going to go lower, as what we just described. So this may have been done already. I would like to see this correction, but what it didn't do a correction. It's just continuing. So this B wave here is just a continuation. So this is your A. Yeah, and then so you don't really have a C wave here yet. You just have a continuation of that. So let's show you what that looks like. And then what it may be doing is, let's leave that there. What it may be doing is just a zigzag instead. But let's see. Yeah. All right. So we have this zigzag that started back here. And this is just an extension of it. So this is one. Clear that. Oops. Put that on. Let's clear this off. And looks like we have our first zigzag here. And our second. And we'll have probably go up a little bit more. Let's see where we can find that. Right up here at the 1272 area. So let's move this here. That's an ABC correction. Actually, this is a 5-wave correction. It's just you can't see it. Gotta go to a smaller time frame, and you'll see it. This one, a little blue. It looks like we're going to have a 5-wave going up. Something like that. And we're just still in this wave. This might do a correction here, so we'll have to see, but after a zigzag like this, it may just keep on zigzagging up. So when you have zigzags, they can be more than 5 waves. But if not, we'll have some kind of a correction that will look like this. We may come back down to here again. And then basically 5 waves, we might get another zigzag or some kind of 5-wave pattern back up again. So it looks like our interest rate decision is going to prop up. Give the British pound, Japanese yen go up here, and then when everything starts to cool off, it'll correct, which usually is in a couple days. So that makes some sense. Usually after an interest rate decision, after about 2 days, everything goes back to normal again, and it will just come back to a level and then resume the uptrend. Slowly. It doesn't like to be pushed in advance. So price, I'm talking about price. So price doesn't like to be pushed in advance, so we'll always retract it, come back to kind of where the average price was to begin with, and continue that path, and then go forward. So in all, even though that we're going to have some kind of pull up here, we are still kind of going to be in a little sideways motion here. So this is going to be trading obviously sideways, up and down sideways. So this may end up creating a triangle again. So we might get another triangle going on here. Too much stuff on this one. So we might get our triangle here pattern. Maybe even better, might be getting this one. I'll break out downwards and then break up high. These triangles are appearing a lot. So actually there's one right here too. It's ready to break out above on this one here. We're breaking out into another triangle. Love doing that stuff. Alright, let's look at a lower time frame really quick. Oh no, we did It's 21 minutes. All right, and let's look at Euro JPY as a correlated currency. All right, yeah. So we're not doing this here as of yet. We didn't get back to our level here, so this is a continuation of the pattern. So just a zigzag. So I'll have to correct that too. It's all about the picture, guys. So you choose a time frame that you can see what the picture is telling you. So sometimes you have to flip between time frames in order to get a better picture of it, and you have to kind of expand or contract the chart. So don't be afraid to do that a couple times before you actually make your decision on your analysis. This is now here a 5-wave pattern. Not saying it's over yet. Has not taken out any lows. So this low, this low, this low has not been taken out. It's just extended. And this may just keep on going. We need to see these lows taken out. So until I see that this low is taken out and this wick is low is taken out here, then basically I can't say that we are finished with this at all. This is a corrective wave pattern, so I'm sure that this is a wave 4. So then if we're done with that, then what we have here is this pattern. I don't like how this it looks like a zigzag, 1 2 3 4 5, but it could be a zigzag, but that's a very, very distorted zigzag. So I'm going to guess that this is not the zigzag. This may be just an A up here. This is your B, and then you're in a wave C. Getting a lot of alerts on USD CAD. So this might pull down. Choose a different color. This might just be an A, B, and C of that wave C on the larger ABC pattern. So looking at that, looks like we're going to be extending up here. So let's add that ABC pattern. And we should be coming back up to probably the 142 area. I'll have to check. Oh, okay. So let's see what we got here. All right, we have 2 supply areas. So we have one here. We do have a hidden one right here. as well. Well, let's acknowledge that. Go back here. And we see it hitting a Fibonacci area here. It's going up. Okay, so this is the 0. So this is 100%. So we're probably going to end up going to this one here first. This is a weak one. This will be a one touch only. So one touch, pull back. The second time, it'll go right through it and then hit this next supply zone on whatever it decides to do. It might extend this wave. So this would only work one time. It's very weak. So this 5 will end up being all the way up here. So it looks like this will probably pull down. Really expecting this here to, actually no, I'm sorry, this will pull up just because this is the interest rate. So it'll kind of pull down for the rest of the day today a little bit, and then basically the interest rate will push it back up because it's the euro, the Japanese yen is going to be pulling it down, and the euro will just rise. So the euro will go overpower the yen. Even though they're kind of both weak, the euro got some strength lately, and I think it's seen better days down on the bottom. So hopefully that may be over. This was a nice, strong 5-wave pattern up. So we'll see if this is enough to catapult the euro. It did not take these highs out. So that's a concern, because if you have lower highs, then basically it's showing weakness. I needed to take out this high here. So this pattern here needs to pull up a little more to take out that high for me to say that it's going to go higher. And it hasn't done that yet. This high is the pivotal one. If it takes out this high here and goes to this level, that'll be great. But right now, it's not showing that unless it's extending its last wave here. So we'll have to kind of wait and see on that. Let's go to the 4-hour. Let's clear out all these. Yeah, we'll see how that holds up. All right. Correlated currency, Australian JPY. All right, so looks like we got what we wanted outside of this pattern, but now we have a correction going on here. So definitely we have an ABC correction here. Here's your A, here's your B, here's your C. And then looks like that might have been over with there. But again, this could be a larger ABC correction. However, since we know that the Japanese yen is probably going to pull itself down, so that means the Australian JPY is going to be pulling back up. We probably just have your regular 5-wave pattern here. So this is definitely going to make another high. and then probably another one after that. This pullback may not be so that, and then this one here. Pull up here. Yep. Something like that. Make this blue so that way you can see it. That's on Australian Japanese yen. All right. Good morning to my members. Good morning, Manu. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Yana. And Mukan was here. How you guys doing? All right, so let's see what USD CHF is doing. Swiss franc. Ah, very, very nice. Look at that. Hit that area. And I'm watching out for this area because I'm looking for what it does in this area. So, looks bearish because it pulled back even earlier than expected. So, but it just hit the level. Take these little things out. Now, the reason why I left a little note, watch price action in this area. If it turns and moves higher, then this was the end of wave C, and a new 5-wave pattern starts from here. Otherwise, the projected path will proceed. Okay, so we do have a very large A, a small B, and this is just what we have for a C. The C wave here is small. I really do expect this C wave to be a little larger. So we'll have to see what price does there. But I would expect that this will come down all the way down to here. It may be just taking a break right there. Now, however, if this, just like in my notes said, if this does pull up here, if it starts to pull up, then we may be seeing a brand new 5-wave pattern here. So unfortunately, it's all going to reside on basically what this is going to look like. This is the U.S. dollar and the Swiss franc. Both of them are very unreliable these days. So, but this A wave is massively long, and we didn't get any correction out of this. I'm trying to look at a lower time frame. Oh, we got a little bit here. So let's see, we might have to go down to like a 34-minute time frame to see. Can't see anything there either. 21-minute. I mean, the corrections that this did, it was very small. So even if this was a 1-2, and this was a 3 and a 4 here. You're still in the 5. But this is very I can't even say that I can call this a correction, because it's just a continuation. So we're talking about a C wave here. So I don't see any kind of good correction here. If anything, the only thing I do see is that this may be the A, B, and C of the larger wave. But we're looking at a 13-minute time frame to even see this stuff. If you can't see it like literally in a 1 hour, then this is just all like pretty much one wave. So either a massive pullback will happen for the ABC of wave C, or we're going to consider that these little small pullbacks are part of the 5-wave pattern. So I would say that this is all wave 3 here. So we're going to have probably one little pullback here. We may already had it. This might have been a pullback here. It just, yeah, that might be it. So either this is a 5 right here, or we're going to pull down a little bit more. But I really doubt it. I think that this might be the 5. So looking at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This 4 is actually in here. So that's why it's struggling, because I think it's over. And that's the case. If we did get that, then that could be C right there. Just very small C. But I'm very disappointed with the Swiss franc here. It likes to range a lot, and I would definitely say that coming down here for end of wave C would have been easy for it to do. So I'm not sure why it's having so much difficulty. Well, I'll keep an eye on it. I'll still use this, keep a little eye on this. Here's my note. All right. And when we have a pull up here, then we are in a good, we'll be in a good place to get in for a long. But we need to see some indication that it corrects back up. Or, sorry, it finishes a correction here of this wave in order to correct back up. All right. Look at pound USD. Couldn't believe that UK had those high temperatures yesterday. I don't know if you guys knew or not, but I heard that the runway at the Heathrow Airport buckled, and they're repairing it because of the high heat. It was 114 degrees, and probably the runway was even hotter than that. And they're not used to that kind of heat, so the runway just buckled. So that's going to impact air transportation, obviously. And that will affect the airlines income for this month. Alright, so this might be wave A. We might get a wave C and B after this. So this is just the beginning parts of it. If it continues up, then we'll continue a 5-wave pattern from here. So let's put a little eye out here. We'll watch out for that, and we'll see if it continues up or not. All right, let's look at Bitcoin, because I know Andy, one of my members, loves Bitcoin. And here we go. So we definitely hit this level here, this 382. Also a supply area here, and it's being rejected from there. So I think that this will be it. And right now it will continue the downtrend. I think we're heading all the way down to 11,168. Unfortunate. Great British Pound, Japanese Yen is actually going up. It's in a, looks like wave 3. So it's taking out that high right there. Trying to take it out. As soon as it takes out this high here, then it's confirmed that it will be moving higher. These nice bullish candles here. These confirmation already that it's moving higher. And that's it. Looks like the high is taken out. I'm waiting for candle closure above that. But that high has been taken out. So what happens is when a high like this is taken out, like this here, then basically many other traders see that, and you see, if you now see the push is higher, because all of a sudden everyone's starting to buy, including me. So basically I'm looking for it to come back up to this range. Will be the next Fibonacci. Doing a small little pullback, and then we'll resume the uptrend. Alrighty. Andy, you're out of Bitcoin. Good. Very, very good. I hope that helped you. I gave you that number a few days ago, right? Over the weekend, I think, or last week, I don't remember. So, very good at that. All right, so let's look at some other ones today. Let's look at Aussie USD. Another one, very bullish here. Taking out structure. Now this is what I was talking about earlier. When you see that basically the candle wick has not taken out the bottom here. If it has not done it, then it's pushing up. If it takes it out, then it could be actually just, even though whatever pattern's in here, it could be that it's basically moving a little bit lower. It could be going to the next Fibonacci level and then go up. Or it could be just making a rally base and then a drop. So this candle wick needs to be taken out in order for you to look for shorts. Otherwise, if it doesn't, you're looking for longs. This structure here did, this might be all a wave 3. That's a pretty decent pullback. But it didn't take out any structure here. So I have to say that this is all a wave 3 here, even continuing. So these are just pullback areas, but this is printing a very large wave 3. Probably will go all the way up to about this area here. Pull back to here and then go higher. After this, the next stop is all the way up there. Should look like something like that. Alrighty, so we're almost done with C wave then here. This might be it. So this actually might be the end of C wave right here. Yeah, that looks perfect. A, B, and C. Large B wave. Smaller A and C, but A and C are very similar in structure, so that's why it's moving higher quickly. All right. Let's go for USD JPY. All right, so we already hit this target really quick. It tanked last night. This is a 34-minute chart. So we definitely already hit this. This is a strong target, so I don't think we're going to be looking at it going any further right now. Looks like the fourth wave was here. I don't need that anymore. So now it is assuming an uptrend correctional. This was, yeah, so we'll see how this correctional looks like. But right now it looks like it is already assuming a 5-wave pattern. Once it does that really quick, that 1-2 wave there, then we're looking at a larger waves up. That's been taken out already. Let's see. Wow, we're not getting all this choppiness. Has this one here is not strong enough. We're not going to find anything until we get up here. Probably the 382 here, and then going up to the a higher high from here. This will probably break this high up here. So we'll have to go looking for a newer high. And based on this, our next high next Fibonacci level is the next one. So this might be an extended 5th wave again. I don't know why that was off like that. So this actually may, yeah, I think it's gonna probably do one of these. It's just going to this level here. So this is actually my 3rd. So it looks like the way up is going to be not as not as fast of a pullback here. The way up is going to be a little bit slower. So it might take until about the 27th to get up here. And then to get up to the higher number range, it'll take a little longer. This may pull back down to here, although I don't think it will. So let's remove that. I really don't think it'll pull back here. If anything, it'll pull back small amount to the 5. I think it'll pull back to the 5. Oh, it's a very, very tight 1-2 pattern there. So this, since this wave is going to be huge, this may be just a wave 1 here, and wave 1 may be here, and wave 2 may end up coming up down here. It would have to be right about this area. So that's going to be an ABC of 1, and then we're going to get a pullback for wave 2. So that's probably what's doing, and that's what it's going to look like. It's probably going to be extended 5th wave. Looks like the JPY got a little strength. But this is common. I'm just waiting for this thing to fake everybody out here and then basically just push down. The fact that it took out this lower low here is telling me that it's actually going to be taking it down. Let's remove that level because it already hit this level here. I don't want anyone to think that's going to come back to it or anything like that. But this here, it already hit this level here. So this demand structure is now weak. And if price comes down here, it will just go blow right through it. All right. So let's recheck the reports for today and what's coming up today. So let's go to our economic calendar. And it looks like, oh yeah, we got these numbers overnight. Let's go over these here for Euro. So looks like construction output was positive. Wow, that was exceeded by 12.8%. Why it was supposed to be not negative 9.9%? That's really ridiculous. Might have been something from the new the new half of the year, new quarter. But that's from last quarter. Oh, I see. The construction output is year over year. So basically, that means that um, uh, data from previous years have fallen off. So that's why the number was forecasted really low. That's why I didn't make too much of a change there. This one, CPI was lower than expected, month over month. That could have been also because one of the previous months just um, fell off. CPI was about 117.01, which is pretty much in line with what it was before. And of course, CPI was a little bit lower. So really, there was no change from last month. These numbers are just an average over a period of many years or many months. So that doesn't make any sense because, if you get a negative number just because, something changed over the past 3 to 5 years, I know month over month they look at 12 months, right? So 12 months ago, the 13th month dropped off and a new month came in. So that's how they do it. Building permits, USD building permits, lower than expected. Housing starts lower than expected. Okay, so the housing market is starting to get hit. Building permits lower too. So that's not going to be a good day on the stock market now. You see all this happening. Speaking of stock market, do we have a reflection of that already or not? The stock market is positive 300 on the Dow. Great. With numbers like this. It's just totally not. It's just not even. Doesn't care. Doesn't care if they see negative numbers. Stock market's still going up. That means must be everyone else is doing bad if that's the case. All right, look what we have here tonight. We have some Euro PPI. We have EK PPI. We have CPI. Wow, they're just gonna rip everything out today. So the pound is going to have a crazy day today, and the forecast is supposed to be good. Good for the pound. For this PPI input month over month, it's supposed to be better. So this might be just again previous month or the 13th month dropping off. And then we have going into overnight tomorrow. We have CAD tomorrow morning. And then we have the existing home sales. And this is all crude. Oh, by the way, the interest rates not until Wednesday, not so it'll be Wednesday night, not tonight. It'll be Wednesday night. There's an interest rate decision on the Bank of Japan, and for what I'm hearing, they're gonna keep it at their rate, and they're not going to increase their rate. So unless they are planning for a surprise. So you see how that green candle now is a red candle pulling down. So I'm sure that this is going to be anticipation of it. It's going to be starting to pull down, and I think this is going to end up lower. So we should see this not go above this high at all. This is just going to probably just going to go sideways here for a little bit, and then maybe push down. And then when the interest rate comes out Wednesday, which is probably on the 20th here, so around this point in time, so we should see this lower here. Here we see bigger candles, so it'll lower down to here, and then we might see a little uprise, and then when the interest rate comes out, it'll just fall. And that interest rate is going to come out and fall like about, this is going to be 120 pip fall. So if we're talking about falling from here 100 pips, we're talking about entering in an area down here. See what this line is, because I draw trend lines down here, and that might be it. Oh yeah. So this is where it's going to go. So once that interest rate hits, the target is this trend line right here. So right now it looks like it's probably going to end up going to the 1.618 fib today, come back up, and then basically end up down. That's kind of a price action we're going to see today. It's not going to do this uptrend yet, just delayed. Probably will not happen until it reaches down here. I'm actually going to take this all out because I don't want people to think that it's going to go that way. And this may be a bigger correction, so, or should I say it is a bigger correction. Another ABC pattern. So let's put that on there. So here is the A. This was all the B. And this is all C. And hopefully from here we'll see a 5-way pattern going up. So this is going to break out. Obviously already broke out, come down here, test the bottom end of the triangle, which lines up perfectly with this, and then go right through the triangle and raise up. Hopefully it will end up here in this area. But that won't be until August sometime. Alright, so let's go back to looking at here, pushing down. So definitely went right through that area like I said. So that's it, went right through that demand area, and now it is downward movement. Confirmed, it took out all these lows here. So this is confirmed that's going to be going down. Takes out this one, and it's just going to accelerate downwards down to the 618. Alright guys, anyone on YouTube want me to go over anything else, or any of my members want me to go over anything? Looks like UK, so the British pound and the yen would be the focus in that order. Pound first and then the yen tomorrow night. I'm sure that we'll see this movement here happen between tonight and tomorrow, and then the interest rate will just usually it moves in the opposite direction before the announcement, and then basically it just takes everyone out. All right, Yana wants to go over USD CAD again. That's Swiss franc. Here, I have Canadian news, so be careful. Yeah, let's look at this one again, huh? Pull down even more. So this was bearish on the Canadian dollar here, huh? So it looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5-wave pattern down. Still, I don't think it's going to break this low. If it does, then basically it's a continuation of the previous trend. And, well, it could be actually. Hold on. This is a 1. Yeah, it could. It could be a continuation of the previous trend. Didn't think it would have it in him. But look at that. 1, 2. This is all 3. And then we're going to have to change all of these. So this was a 4. And then you're on a 5th wave here, and you're going down even more. Four is up to here actually. A, B, and C. Sneaky one. Almost didn't even look like an ABC pattern. So, not sure why it's going back in the triangle again, but after all this. But this was all this is all protected all the way down here. So the next stop is all the way down here. I'm telling you, these pairs have been pulling out all the strings lately. So that's where wave 5 is going to end up. So this is all extended. Oh, this is not this one here. This one. And then I don't think this has changed. Well, yeah, I'll have to recalculate that as well. So let's, oh, I already did it right here. Oh, well, that's the reason why it's going back in a triangle, because it was definitely going back here anyway. So I have this as a target down here. That target still stands. Might be a little lower, but give you a little buffer. So it looks like it will pull up. This is wave A, it's pull up and then go down to wave C. So that's what we're looking at. Yeah, you're right, Yana. It's still on a wave A. Has a B still, and the B will be up to here. And then, yeah, the ending will be here. So that's already published. UJ moving? Is UJ moving? Oh yeah, look at that. There you go. Just finished wave 1. So now I'll be pulling back down here. At least somewhere in there. Let's see if I can find that for you guys. So I would take all this. So I'm looking for a pullback to about here or so. Let's reuse this tag if we can get it. Oh, the 5 is up here actually. Right about there. And this JPY already took out this low. Done. Confirmed. Going lower. And what this confirms is that it is going to the next Fibonacci, which is here. It's going to retest up here in this area, and then it's confirmed that it's going to go look for a lower home. So interesting that it's setting all up for the interest rate for tomorrow. All right, back to USD CAD that I was there. I think I'm done with it, but just want to take a look at it one more time. This one also almost taking out this low. Took out all these already. So if it takes out this low, just like, there we go, almost there. If it takes out this low, then it's confirmed the downtrend and doing the same thing, right? It's pulling up a little bit. And then pulling down. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing just pulls up just a tiny bit, and it doesn't even get up to here. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Put a little eye icon there, and I really want to keep an eye down here when it pulls there. All right, guys, any other questions I may answer? I'm going to be making some more changes to my live streams as far as times. I think the USA session I may keep. The London session, though, for some reason, I'm getting some feedback from my subscribers that it's not really a convenient time on Thursday evenings. And actually, tell the truth, I think Wednesday evenings is going to be better for you guys, because Wednesday evenings is a very, very busy night. At least Wednesday evenings for us in the U.S. So that might be Thursday morning for you guys in Europe. So that's more of a busier time than anything. Um, I also believe that Tuesday evenings, my time, is that right? Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday evenings, my time, are busy times for Europe. So midweek kind of, I might do like a midweek kind of thing. Um, I might do both days. So I might stream both days, just so this way I cover you guys on that. And the USA session, I don't know if, just give me some feedback, guys. Let me know if Tuesday is a better day or for the USA session, or would you rather have this on a Monday, or let me know what works out for you guys. Send me some feedback. You can add it in the chat room, or so this way we can all see. Um, so add any messages as far as when things might work out better for you guys on the chat room. Which days would be better for London and USA session. And I'm really focused on probably ending up doing 2 nights in London, and then one USA session, because I'm on during the day anyway. I am located in California, USA, so um, I'm on during the days anyways. All right, guys. I'm going to call it for today's session. Um, by the way, future sessions will be a little shorter than planned. I've been planning I was planning a 3 to 4 hour sessions, but I like these 1.5 hour 90-minute sessions better. So I think I'm going to keep it to the 90-minute session um, each time, so this way I can do more sessions for you guys. And now that the charts are in a different state with the new format, and they all these charts should be updated by the end of the day today, by the way, for the rest of the week here. So you'll have that, and I think 90 minutes is a better time. So the charts not only saved my time in updating them, but and they get to you at a timely manner, but they also now have been able to reduce my time on the live streams because of it. And the more time I'm saved, then the more quality will be in your charts, and that's how it is. All right, guys. Gonna end the YouTube stream. Thank you Suja for showing up, and everyone else on YouTube. Again, my website is www.pacprofx.com. You can subscribe there. I think I have a special going on right now as well. So I think I have a 10% off for the first 3 months. So it's over 3 months period of time, you get 30% off if you go to there. Alrighty, thank you. See you next time.